Today I'm going to show you how I planned a spring theme baby in bloom gender reveal party.
I'm ready?
Ready! I got you, and you got me too.
So starting with the centerpiece, I started with this placemat, this round placemat from Dollar General. I got this little plant stand from Target. So I just placed this Easter egg necklace that I got from Dollar Tree around the bottom of the plant stand. And under the plant stand, I added these fairy lights that I actually already had from a really long time ago. I think I got them from Amazon, so I'll link them below if I can find them. After I got the fairy lights under there, I started putting everything on the plant stand. This wicker egg I got from Target, along with these small vases that are blue and pink. I got the more neutral vase from Target as well. And then I just added in some Dollar Tree colored baby's breath, kind of just filled in the empty spaces.
I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared. You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes.
Then I kind of just filled in the underneath, covering the lights just to give it more of a Fern Gully look. That's what this reminds me of. But I got that greenery from the Dollar Tree and I just cut it into pieces or took it off the longer stem, shoved that underneath. And this is what I came up with. Next, I made the lettering for my backdrop. So I started with this extra thick poster board. I got my extra long mat for my Cricut, trimmed the poster board to fit it, and then printed out Baby in Bloom. Once the Cricut cut out the Baby in Bloom letters for me, I put them together to just make sure that they were the right size, and then I added the hula hoop that I had got from Target around the outside to make sure that they were the right size for the hula hoop that I was later going to spray with gold spray paint.
Right now I'm standing in the corner.
Then I painted the letters with this melon colored paint or peachy colored paint. I will get the actual paint color linked below for you guys.
Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move.
So I didn't want to leave the sign just painted, the Baby in Bloom sign, so I actually got this cardstock that had this beautiful flower pattern on it from Joann Fabrics, and I cut out half the words Baby in Bloom so that I could just line the bottom half of the words in this paper and leave the other half of the words in the paint color that I painted it with. I'll show you a picture right here. This was my inspiration for this, and looking back, I think I would have done the colored paper a little bit higher up and kind of did more half and half paint, half paper. This patterned paper I thought was really pretty, and I just wish there was a little bit more of it on the words, but I got so many compliments on this and it really did turn out to be beautiful. But hindsight's 2020, so I just wanted to let you guys know the mistakes I made or what I would do differently so that you guys can choose what's better for your project.
I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you. When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk.
So
on you.
to attach
It's almost
the
like you
patterned
make
cardstock
me
to
cry.
the lower half of the poster board, I just painted on some Mod Podge with just a regular paintbrush that I got from the Dollar Tree.
It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you.
And just stuck that right onto the bottom half of the poster board. It went on beautifully, it stuck there perfectly, and this is how it turned out.
Let me love you.
So onto the actual backdrop, I found this sheer curtain at just a regular thrift store. I was putting it over these windows in my dining room, so I actually just tied it around the top of the fixture of the shades and draped it. And then I got a lamb's ear garland from Walmart, and also there was a loop at the end of this garland on either side, and I just attached the loop to the fabric just by tying the fabric around the loop.
Without a care in the world.
Then I got these cascading flowers, faux flowers from Walmart, and I just detached them from the actual stem
Take me back.
and just hung up the detached part, the flower part only, from the top of the molding around the window, and I just hung those all next to each other using this adhesive putty, which is a temporary adhesive putty, so you can reuse it, and when it comes off, it's supposed to not damage your walls.
No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydream.
So I just loved the way this turned out with the flowers on top and then the garland.
All the way back to them days. Running around.
Then I hung the hula hoop up in the middle of the curtain using gold ribbon that I attached to either side of the hula hoop and tied the ribbon to the window fixture. In the middle of the hula hoop, I used the putty again to hang up the words "Baby in Bloom," and it ended up turning out beautifully. So on to the gender guest board. This was probably my favorite craft to make for this party. I have a whole video that I will link below for you guys on how I made the actual board and the names that were going onto the board. I actually also made this little table that I set up people's names on, along with just some faux flowers and a little plant stand that I also got at Target, and these plates I also got at Target just to display the names, and I just put some greenery and flowers around that, and this is how it turned out. I thought it was absolutely perfect. My favorite part about this guest board was that I know who guessed what, and now I can keep this as a keepsake for years to come with the names still in place. Now for the table setup with the actual food for our guests. The day of the party, I actually ended up putting the centerpiece on top of this Lazy Susan that my grandma gave me, and that worked out perfectly because it rose the centerpiece up a little bit and kind of gave us a little bit more room on the table. I got these little cups from the Dollar Tree. So we just added the pasta salad that we had to these cups and then put in these little mini forks that I got from Party City into each cup so people could just grab them. Because the theme was like a spring theme, I found these gorgeous little napkins along with these cute little cups that were in all the pastel colors. I got those from Party City, and I just got a little caught up with people arriving. These are the other foods that we also had, along with a dip and some salad. Tried to keep everything more like finger foods where people could just grab and eat, just to keep it a quick little party, nothing too crazy, but I still wanted good food. I will link the recipes below for you guys. They were so good and so easy to make.
There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good.
For desserts, I actually got those melts that you can just melt in the microwave for little candies, and I actually got a silicone mold that you can melt the melts inside the mold in the microwave, and it comes out into these little flowers or whatever shape that you choose. And then I just had my friend make mini cupcakes in like a rose pattern and added these cute little unicorn sprinkles on top just for the color. There was a lot of pink and blue in there, so I just added the sprinkles to the little cupcakes to add a little bit more to it, and then just put them on these clear plastic cake platters and candy bowls that I got from Party City.
There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the.
And now it's time for the reveal, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy! Bye-bye!
Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, come on, babe. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. All about the good vibes, all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, come on, babe.
Yeah.